think we ended up like, yeah, St. Petersburg, is it? Where did we want to go? I kind of want to go through Finland a little bit. Is that possible? Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Okay. Right. There's Helsinki's in Finland. Helsinki's the capital. Shall we take some fresh fish to Helsinki? 18 tons of fresh fish. Yeah, why don't we do that? Solid. I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm doing pretty good, thank you. I am incredibly hot today. It's like 9 o'clock in the evening here on a Friday, and it's 27 degrees currently in my house. I don't think it's that warm outside. I think my computer is making it really hot. So yeah, basically. So I'm struggling a little bit. Oh, shut up, parking brake. There we go. But I got loads of things to talk about since my last episode, so that's cool, because you guys know I like to just waffle on. The question is, have we gone the wrong way? Of course we have. The manifolds managed to come out of the map there. I like the way the trucks are like in Russian as well. Easy does it, easy does it. He says as it just wildly accelerates. Yeah, okay, cool. Right, let's get out of here and then we can start chatting away. I'm going to use it in this view because I generally can't see a thing. Okay, there we go. You can't usually like see very well when you're actually in the truck. Okay, there's something coming that way. There's nothing coming that way, so let's go, 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 go. Ah, peace and quiet. Oh my god, St. Petersburg is a right trash hole, isn't it? I mean, if President Putin is watching this, I mean to say, it is a wonderful city in a wonderful democratic country. Yeah, no problems. I assume I could go there anyway. These are on green, so we're going. Don't really know my Russian like signs or anything. Yeah, so I hope you guys are all doing really well. I am doing good. Last time I spoke about having a decision to make about a job, and I decided to take the job. I've got like a week left currently in my current job, and I'm moving on to a new job, which hopefully will be really good fun. I think it will be. Actually, I'm really looking forward to it. It's weird because I've had like one job for like 8 years, or at least worked for the same company for 8 years. Worked in like 3 different places, but you know, one company. And then this year I would have had like, including the 8-year job, I would have had 3 different companies that I worked for in 1 year. So it feels really weird, and everything kind of feels a bit scary because when you're so used to having everything settled and then everything isn't settled, it's it's kind of strange. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it will be good. The company I'm working for is a much smaller company than I've worked for before, and I think that's quite good. I was talking to someone about this today, but they were saying that smaller companies, they can be pretty good because they generally tend to do more interesting things, especially with their staff. Like, they'll tend to look after them more because you get to know people more, and especially if you join what is a growing company, there's plenty of opportunities, and you can kind of go from there. So I'm excited. There's obviously a lot of stability with large companies. You generally know that unless something catastrophic happens, your job's fairly safe and all that. But sometimes you got to take a bit of a chance on things and see how it goes. I'm literally sweating here because it's so hot. I don't think it's doing my computer any good either, being so hot, but you know, such is life. We're in the summer now. You know, it's July. It's only actually a few weeks away from my birthday, to be fair. Which is also scary because I'll be 38. The wrong side of 30. You know, I've really enjoyed my 30s, though. I must say, like, I think it's the best time. If you're in your 20s and you're like, oh, the 20s are so good, like, you wait till your 30s, they're really good because you give much less of a crap about things, like other people's opinions on you and stuff like that. I feel like your 20s is a lot more about having to prove yourself, and thus you're constantly kind of worrying about what other people think of you. By the time you get to your 30s, you're just like, what do you mean crash offence? It's incredibly harsh. I think someone just drove into me. But yeah, by the time you hit your 30s, I think you're just a lot more relaxed about things, and you're just like, yeah, you know, I think you're a bit more into the flow of life, as it were, and what being an adult's all about. And you know, people treat you as an adult, and I don't mean like, what I mean is, yeah, when you're in your 30s, you're seen as like an adult. When you're still in your 20s, I think, up until probably quite late 20s, people are still a bit like, oh yeah, they're in their 20s, they're still, you know, that kind of young, you know, they don't know what they're doing type thing. But I think once you hit your 30s, everybody's just like, yeah, they're, you know, in their 30s, they know what they're doing, even though you don't obviously know what you're doing, and no one really does, do they? But yeah, it's yeah, I'm looking forward to it, starting a new job and all that type of stuff. It should be pretty good. I'm kind of just going from this job that I've got now straight into the other one. I haven't had any holiday this year at all, but then again, you know, like a change is as good as a break, and I will be doing less hours in my new job. My new contract's for 40 hours a week. My old one was 48, so that's like a whole day's work less, you know. So I'm gonna make sure I plough those 8 hours into this channel and make sure that I, you know, really do get going on some videos. And I really want to get back to getting one a day uploaded. I think that was my kind of sweet spot. I was doing 2 a day for a long time, which is why I've got like so many on my channel, even to a point sometimes I did like 3 a day. It was crazy. Also, I keep getting stutters here and it's really annoying. Don't know why. Yeah, I can't read any of these road signs, by the way. God knows what the hell they mean. I appreciate they're in Russian and it's realistic, but Jesus Christ. We haven't even had a look around this truck actually, have we? It's a bit boring, to be fair. It's not my truck, obviously. I'm just taking up random jobs. Oh, we need to go off this way. I can't remember what I was saying now anyway, but oh, that's my learning storm. I thought I got another bloody fine. Yeah, sorry, I was saying, yeah, I want to get back to uploading one a day, and yeah, just, you know, really focusing on this channel as well, because I really enjoy making these videos and doing this channel, and I've got, you know, I should now have the time to do it. I've been working a lot of hours, you know, pretty much 6 days a week in my well, what is my current job, but will be my previous job, and I'm proud of what I have achieved in it. In that, I'm leaving it in a lot better shape, even though I've only been there for 3 months. It is a lot better off than when I joined, so I can take some pride in that. But I kind of said in the previous video, watch that if you're more interested in my views, but I just got to a point where I was like, I don't think this is for me, and as I said before, that's totally fine, you know. Not every job is suited to every person. Okay, what are the Russian tolls like then? Let's have a little look-see, shall we? Okay. Stop. €3. I think I can afford that. Not France, is it? With like the €50 or even more than that tolls. Yeah, so I'll tell you something else that I did the other day as well. I got my car serviced. It's the first time I got my car serviced since I brought it, and for those of you who watch this channel on a regular basis would know that was about so it was desperately needed. I hadn't really done any work on it. It had an MOT in September last year and passed with no issues, so I was quite shocked at that. But MOTs are not really in depth. You know, if you don't know what an MOT is, in the UK, you have to have a certificate. It's basically like a safety certificate to say your car is safe to be on the road. So they do like visual inspections and things like that of your car to make sure that it's not gonna, you know, be a death trap on the road. You know, checking your tyres, brakes, you know, seat belts, all that type of thing, brake lights, you know, all that type of stuff, basically, to make sure that you're looking after your, well, you're not going to be a danger to other people on the road or yourself, you know, whatever. So it passed the MOT fine. So I was like, okay, cool. So I was like, yeah, I need to get it serviced. And I was like, I need to get it serviced as soon as possible because I was getting a little bit juddering at, like, oh shit, how the hell did he manage that? I was getting a bit of juddering at like 50 to 60 miles an hour, and that is generally your wheel balancing is a little bit out. And I was having a bit of a problem with my front right tyre, kept deflating. Like I was having to, like, every couple of days just pump it up, and that was getting a bit annoying as well. And I knew one of my brake lights was out as well, so I was like, yeah, get it serviced, get all that done, because now more than ever I need my car because I'm out and about in the countryside, you know. So I took it to get serviced. The service itself cost, well, I knew it was going to cost like £180 just to service it, because it was like a full proper service because it hadn't been done for so long. So I knew it was going to cost that much, and I figured for all the rest of the work it would probably be maybe another £100. So I thought maybe like 300. And so I took it in, and I got a phone call from them, and they were like, yeah, so they were like, we did an inspection of your car, and yeah, your front right tyre, basically, they were like, we can't believe it hadn't blown, because where it had been deflating, which I think was a problem with the valve on the tyre, letting air out, it had created, where it had like deflated and inflated and all that type of stuff, me driving on it, it had created these like bulges in the tyre, but on the inside, so you couldn't see them, just normally. And they were like, it should have blown by now. Like, they were like, I'd never seen a tyre this bad before. And I was like, holy shit. Because I drive mostly along dual carriageways at like 50, 60 miles an hour, so a tyre blowing at that speed can be seriously dangerous. And they were like, yeah, you're going to have to get that replaced. They were like, all the other work as well. And I needed a rear left as well. They were like, yeah, your rear left as well is needs replacing. And I was like, oh shit. And they were like, your brakes are like 1 millimeter like below what what is recommended. And I was like, okay, how much is it going to cost? And they were like, it'll cost £630. And I was like, holy shit. I was like, and they were like, well, they were like, you don't have to do the brakes now. They were like, you'll get another few months out of them, to be fair, but if you want to do them now, it costs you £630 something for everything. And I was like, how much are the brakes? And they're like, 387. I was like, how fucking much do brakes cost to fix? I was like, yeah, just do it without the brakes. I'll save up for that. So yeah, it cost me £387, which was £87 more than I wanted to pay, or thought I would have to, which should be more to the point. Not really wanted to, I guess I got to. But boy oh boy, got in my car and it was like driving a different car. It generally was. I was like, this is amazing. Because I've been driving on like 2 shit tyres, my wheel balancing had been out. They had to do the wheel balancing, and probably because the engine wasn't as quite as tuned as it should have been. What the fuck is this? Jesus Christ! Crazy Russian drivers. Yeah, because it wasn't as actually we might be in Finland, to be fair, because it wasn't as like tuned, the engine, as it was. It was like driving on like a road of silk on the way back. I was like, oh my god, because everything kind of builds up and gradually gets a little bit worse over time, you don't really notice it in one big thing, you know. And so driving back, I was like, this is amazing. I can't wait to drive my car now, because I'm like, it's so nice to drive. And they were like, actually, you know what, that's a really nice car you've got there. And I was like, yeah, I know, I love it. It's for those wondering, it's a Mazda 2. It's about 8 years old, I think. I think it's like 2011, 2010, 2011. It's got about 50,000 miles on the clock, and it's a Takuya, a special edition, which basically means that it has all the trimmings of like the sport edition, but it doesn't have the fast engine, which is good because it's cheap insurance for me. And I'm not a fast driver, but it still looks good. It's got like cool little fog lights on it, and the inside's really nice and everything. So, and it's in like a dark grey. A lot of people say it's silver. I say it's dark grey because I hate silver, but it's not. It's like, if it's silver, it's a very dark silver. Yeah, I love it to bits. Actually, I think it's the best car I've ever owned. Even though it's, you know, by some people's standards, it's a crap car probably, but I really love it, and I think that's what counts. It's the first car I've ever had with like air conditioning and stuff like that, and I'm like, this is amazing. I only found out about 6 months after buying it that it had like electric wing mirrors. So in other words, you is this like the border, I think, maybe into Finland? I think it is. Remember, we had the borders going into Russia. Bloody hell, take your time to check my documents, doesn't it? I mean, absolutely no problem at all there, Mr. Putin. No problem. Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. What the hell are you doing? Okay, we can let him go past because he's obviously a nut job. These Russian lorry drivers, they do not give a damn, do they? Yeah, it's a really nice car actually. I really like it. It's kind of like the colour of that car there. Call that what you will. And yeah, I want to definitely keep it for many more years because it's got a really good little engine on it. I've not had any problems other than ones I've made myself. So the tyres, I think, are probably my own fault. You know, I should get things like that checked out. I flattened the battery once because I left a light on the inside. Again, my fault. Can we just go through this? I don't think we can. I think we have to get inspected. We do, yeah. My bad. Okay. What is wrong with these guys? They just don't care. Why are you checking my document? I mean, absolutely no problems here, officer. Okay. It's so hot right now. I'm dying here. Everything is in order. Have a nice day. Thank you. Check I'm not like stowing away any immigrants, I guess, to Finland. Is that guy alongside me? No, it's not. Easy way. So yeah, it's been an interesting time last few days, but I'm really happy that I got my car all sorted out because you know, driving to work every day and not living in London means that I can't just be like, oh well, I'll get public transport if my car breaks down. Like, there is no public transport really. There's trains and stuff like that, but I don't live near a train station, so you know, a car is really necessary. So knowing that that's all sorted and good to go, you know, at least for a few months, I can't obviously get my brakes looked at in a few months' time. I know that's going to cost me about £200, but that's fine. So yeah, other than that, it's all good there. And it's really been really nice actually just driving around because now I live in the countryside, and you know, just the drive to work is just really nice. Just fields around you and stuff like that. There's very rarely any traffic at all. yeah, I almost feel a bit spoiled after, having years of London. It's nice. I was thinking the other day, like, I really like where I live. It's a much nicer area. I like my actual house. I like living on my own for once, everything like that. And I was like, wow. And I was like, my life was so different like 3 months ago. It's really weird. I can't imagine going back to that now. I don't know why I did it for so long, but people do, I guess. But yeah, I can't imagine going back to that because I'm so much happier now, currently. And all I need is just for my job to work out, I think, and be somewhere that I want to go to, but also enable me to have a nice work-life balance away from it as well. And I'll have no complaints in my life. I'm not like a ultra ambitious person, as in I'm like, yeah, I want to get rich. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to change the world. I'm just kind of, I don't know, just like, I just want to enjoy what I'm doing. Try and help as many people along the way that I can, whether that's at work or outside of work. Generally try and be as good a person as I can and just get on with life, and enjoy it. So hopefully that's something I can do. Not everyone in the world is going to be rich, and I'm not like one of these people, defeatist people, who's like, oh, I'm never going to be this or I'm never going to be that. I'm just a little bit more laid back about it. I'm a little bit more like, I'm a person who kind of lives in the moment a little bit more rather than thinking like, 4, 5, 6, 10 years in the future. A little bit more like, just kind of enjoy yourself. Life is hard, and sometimes you have to take a break every now and then not a break every now and then, but sometimes you can't be on, we've got a bridge so we're going outside, you can't be like super ultra serious about it the whole time, because it's not going to do you any good. It's a cool little bridge actually, quite like that. Bridge into a tunnel combo, very nice Finland. I can tell it's Finland because I can read the signs a little bit better. Okay. Oh, and we got some rain. Can't remember what my windscreen wipers are. Man, I wish it would rain here in real life. It's so flipping hot. It is so. It's getting hot now. I don't know if you guys saw about the heat wave they had in like France. It's crazy. It was like 45 degrees centigrade. Absolutely mental. I can't imagine. I don't think I've ever experienced heat that hot before, and I would literally melt. Yeah, just find a little puddle with my clothes on it where I was standing because that would just not work for me. So anybody who know what my windscreen wipers are? We're gonna probably have to have a look, aren't we? Keys and buttons, there we go. Wipers, P, okay, makes sense. There we go. Oh, and also weirdly my windscreen washer cable had broken as well, but they repaired that for free when they fixed my car, so that was nice of them. But all in all, it was weird that I'd kind of managed to trash my car within a few months, but I was thinking about it, I was like, yeah, but I've done probably more miles this year so far than I had in like the previous year of owning it, so, or maybe even just in the last 3 months, done more miles than the last like 12 months of owning it, so it kind of makes sense, I guess. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to just driving my car tomorrow. I'm going to work and I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to jump in it and drive. It's awesome. for slow old indicator, isn't it? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick. It's almost hypnotic. Wow, that could literally send me to sleep, especially with this heat. I don't know if I've mentioned it, but it's quite hot here. Laddie. Yeah, we're definitely in Finland. I thought it'd be more snowy. Sorry if that's very stereotypical for you, but I did think it would be more snowy. Roses. How long we got? 65 miles. Not actually that far left, to be fair. I think we might jump into American Truck Sim next time and do the new DLC there. Depends on what Finland's like. I might have a look see if there's anything like really interesting to look at with Finland. But I think we might jump into American Truck Sim and do Washington. And then after that we've got Road to the Black Sea, I think, in Euro Truck Sim. I love the fact that like SCS are still making updates for Euro Truck Sim. It's so cool, like, and American Truck Sim. Like American Truck Sim, I feel like they've got a lot of stuff to do. You know, they can have what 7, 8 states, maybe more. But my God, there's a lot. You know, I still had that dream one day of doing that cross America, like, oh fuck, across America. You know, like trip. I think that would be really cool. We're getting close to being able to do like a cross Europe one. Although like a kind of Trans-Siberia one would be cool if they ever released that, but we could certainly do like St. Petersburg to, you know, Aberdeen or something like that, which would be pretty sweet. Or to like Sicily or something, you know, Palermo or something, it'd be pretty cool. Or just Marseille, Lyon, Paris. Paris to St. Petersburg would probably be pretty cool. It'd be pretty long. I'm not going to do it in this heat because I don't think I can handle what's going on here. These Finnish drivers are something else, aren't they? Helsinki, here we go. Turku and Abo, Helsingfors. Yeah, are we not going to get any snow then? Is it just not the season for snow? It's a bit sad. Okay. Some nice forests though, I'll give you that. Looks a little bit like where I live. But we are hitting some speed around this corner. No, don't. Oh shit. There we go. Okay. We're doing okay. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Oh, we got a bridge. Oh wow, look at those yachts. That's pretty nice. It's just carrying on down this motorway, I guess. I like the way they've kind of blacked out those road signs because we can't go up that road. It's quite a nice little effect. I totally am speeding here as well. I almost don't care, but I do. Oh wow, look at this place. This is very cool. I like this. Oh my god, on that bridge. actually. Very, very cool. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We want to go left. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Okay. Tick tock. Good thing I checked. Okay. And then right up here as well. Well, I'm gonna have to say Helsinki's a little bit nicer than St. Petersburg. Sorry, all you Russian fans out there. I know there's always a lot on YouTube, mostly writing in Russian, so I can't understand it. But anyway, I mean, it actually looks about the same. To be fair, it's got trams though, so that's pretty cool. I don't know if they're actually in the game or not, but the tracks are. Brings me back to the time when I was driving around in Forza and the tram just came out of nowhere and I smashed into it. That was a very funny moment. Okay, there's the ferry, which I guess takes you to what? Norway? Sweden? One of the two. And then we're going over here. What was it we were carrying again? I can't even remember. Oh, fish, wasn't it? Yeah. Fresh fish. They have been delivered. We will have those fish. Shit. That was pretty close to a disaster there, right at the last. Okay, right. Let's play it safe. Where do you need? No. Anywhere that requires reversing. It's probably not going to get. It's probably not going to get done. Shit. Okay. That's got to be good, yeah, I was going to say. That looked good to me. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. 334 miles done. Only a couple of road traffic accidents. And we were there. Let's just have a look on my map. Oh. Right. So, well, to be fair, we haven't actually gone down around here. So maybe we'll do that next time. Pick up a job in like Gdansk or Warsaw, and then what Riga would be the only place I kind of know around there, to be fair. Otherwise, I think we've explored a good amount of the map. Obviously, not every road. We could still go off here somewhere, but yeah, not too shabby. Not too shabby when you think about it. But till next time,